Hello and welcome to yet another yapping with me, Fellonius the Wizard. Today I want to go through a song. It's called Affirmation by Savage Garden. It's from 2000. There are so many lines in that song that really get me yes and no, if you get what I mean. There are so many stuff that you can actually either say, yes, I believe that too, or no, that's totally stupid. So I was thinking that we should go through some of the lines, not all, because it's a very long song. I think it's about 4 minutes or something like that. But some of them are very important. It's like a bit of a everyday philosophy put into a song. And if you ever hear that song, you can actually listen in on the texts and agree and disagree. I start with the first one. Now every line is starting with I believe. One of the first one actually, I believe the sun should never set upon an argument. Totally agree on that one. Should is the word here. Shouldn't set on an argument. If you're having an argument, please try to solve it as soon as possible. Rather the same day, because it might actually be good. But now, some of us, and I'm not talking about myself in this case, some of us it's actually better to take it the day after, but you should never forget it. I believe we place our happiness in other people's hands. Yes. You're not happy unless people around you tells you that they see that you are happy. Can I say that? I think that's a good one. And then we have, well, I believe that junk food tastes so good because it's bad for you. No, it's not really that's not really true. I believe your parents did the best job they knew how to do. It doesn't fit me, but it might actually fit many of you. And then the last one, which actually is one of my favorites. I believe I'm loved when I'm completely by myself alone. That is, even if you don't have any of your people around you, you are still loved. They don't see you, they don't hear from you, they still love you. Yes, I believe that. And then we get to the chorus. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. That is something that I have learned to sort of live by. Sort of. You can't appreciate real life love until you've been burned. I think you can. I think you can appreciate real love, even if you haven't been there before. The grass is no more green on the other side. No, it's not. What you have, you also get there. And that's one of the things that I've always thought about. As a man, I have been in groups of other guys who are pointing at a girl and saying, look how beautiful she is. And I was just looking at the same person and say, yes, it's a human being, it's a woman, but what does she has that I can't have around me? And then my girlfriend actually asked me, yes, you're looking at other girls, aren't you? Yeah, I might do that, I say, but they are... Well, you have the same things they have, so I don't see any reason to go anywhere. Next line I skip. Skip. Oh, I believe that trust is more important than monogamy. Now, trust and monogamy is not the same thing. We need to do that. But just staying together, and this is an American thing, just marrying because you have to marry is not the same as trusting each other. So I totally agree. Trust, you can actually live together without marrying. But monogamy is also only being with one person at the same time. Yes, that is also a way of trusting each other. Let's see. I have to skip some because it's going too far. I believe that family is worth more than money or gold. Money or gold is not worth anything, so totally agree. The only ones who disagree you have to read these two together. I believe the struggle for financial freedom is unfair, and the only ones who disagree are millionaires. Well, that might be. That might actually be. And then it's chorus again, and I totally agree with that one too. And then we have the last ones. I believe forgiveness is the key to your unhappiness. Yes, as I probably have told you in another yapping, if you aren't forgiving, then you will carry that burden with you. Hatred is one of those things. So, yeah. And then we have one of the funnier ones. I believe that God does not endorse TV evangelists. Now, this is an American thing. We don't have it over here in Sweden, but still. No, I don't think God has actually said, okay, I am opening a franchise here in that church and you will be my franchisee. It's like it would be a Crap Donald's or a Burger King or something like that instead of a church. And TV evangelists is just a way of trying to reach more people with whatever they have to say. The politicians do the same thing, especially when it's election year. I believe in love surviving death into eternity. No. As soon as you die, you are not loving anymore. Perhaps the love for you is still there out there, but that will also die. And I think I have said that before, yes. You are dying twice. You are dying when your body is giving up, and you are dying when the last person who remembers you is dead. When nobody remembers that you have been living, the love is also gone. So, no, I don't believe that. Now, there might be other stuff. So, this is not all the tips and tricks of having a life, but they are good to start with. And if you ever read one of the lines, you start to think, yeah, or perhaps, no, that couldn't be right, could it? But at least you start thinking. I still keep this one of the first ones. I believe I'm loved when I'm completely by myself alone. I still believe that. And that is actually what makes me happy, because when I think about it, I actually smile. I hope you do too. Thank you for listening. Bye.